Yo, what's good? My bad. I know. I don't know how long it's been on YouTube. I think the last time I was filming, I was painting a suitcase with airbrush. Long story short, I can do it, I think, now consistently. There's another one. Back part I'm trying to do, but that's not the video. We're just gonna finish this video off with just a basic like YouTube Q&A. I'm gonna try to find a way to film this and ask the questions. So hold on. Alright, bet. So somebody said, what fuels my creativity? Honestly, bro, I don't know. What really fuels my creativity is what doesn't fuel. Like, I don't know. That's actually, it's a lot of things. It's so many things that really fuels my creativity. It's like art, passion, media, love life, religion, pretty much everything. It's like living life that fuels my creativity. But just to dumb it down, just wanting to, curiosity. Curiosity is what fuels my creativity. Me being curious and seeing if I can execute a certain idea. Right now, I'm just putting some gesso. How did I start making art for streamers and rappers? Like, it wasn't like a time where it just like boom and it happened. It was more so like a gradual thing. Like the first time me ever working with like a celebrity was like with this Albanian dude named Gashi or something like that, way back in the day. How I got in the streamer pool, started working with Bruce. Everybody know that if you're new here. He kind of just bought like mad work from me, like a lot of artwork from me, Rappers, they just, I feel like the rappers work with me because like the labels was seeing that I was working with the streamer dudes. Could be, I don't know, I'm just speculating. But the rappers, you know, they see my work and it's fine, and then they DM me and it's like, oh, nigga, you hard. So let's work on something. Let's work on my project. That's how that, you know what I'm saying? That's how that started. Everything gradual, but when I work with Bruce and I work with like everybody behind the scenes. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? Behind the scenes, in front of the scenes. If you were trying to learn how to do that, if you're really trying to learn how to like do work for people, which is cool sometimes, post your work. Have a cool, unique style. And people will just find you. People will find you. People will just seek out your work and they will just kind of be loyal to you until they find some type of new wave and on to the next thing, or they just stick by your side. You could do it too. You see what the next question is. Was there a time that I wanted to give up art? If so, when was it? Or how did I get through it? There was no time that I wanted to give up art, but there's like a lot of times where I'm like, I don't know how to like get into like the fine art space, and like none of the people in the fine art spaces is like paying me any mind. None of the galleries or the curators or the artists. I was just like, okay, maybe I'm like an IG artist. That's something I still kind of be thinking about to this day. Do I need to like stop doing what I do to get to that next level? Do I need to start painting different subject matter? But I don't really know anything. As you can tell, I got through it, but I know the sauce now, a little bit of the sauce. How can I get more views on my YouTube to get more people engaged? Boy, I don't know. I only get about 100 views a video, or I don't get 100 views, but I ain't up. I don't know, bro. People just tell me keep posting and have engaging content, something for people to engage on, like something that's like captivating for people. You feel me? Make it fun, make it funny, make it genuine. I would say for you to get more eyes on your channel, don't do something that's too gimmicky, because you yourself gonna get tired of the gimmick and your audience gonna get older. So you kind of gotta think of things in a long time type of thing and just kind of go from there. Think of it like that. Number one thing I would say, if you're talking about getting views, and if I go on your YouTube channel and you only got one video up, you talking about getting more views, respectfully, you ain't put the work in. You gotta put the work in. I'm trying to put the work in, even though I'm failing miserably at it, pretty inconsistent. That's why I don't stream, because I'm inconsistent and I don't be working hard. I work hard, but just in different spaces and avenues. Like lately, I ain't gonna lie, I've been doing mad art, but I just been taking care of my health as well. What's my dream art piece I want to make? Bro, I want to make like I don't know if I can tell ya. I want to make it to where like when I do these canvases, just because I have so many things I would want to make. How I do these face canvases, I would want it to come out the canvas, come out the wall. This will be a 3D image. So like my dream thing is to be making some of these things sculptures or coming out of the artwork in itself. I don't know how to do that. When I find out how to do it. But yeah, my dream art is just to make things just bigger than life, making it tangible, making it something that you will walk past in a museum and like really remember it for real. Like, oh, this is not like a boring Renaissance painting. This is like, even though I respect a lot of the masters, is there ever any inspiration behind your artwork? Of course. How much was art a part of my childhood? Man, I feel like I've seen art in everything, truth be told. I honestly feel like my eyes was just like kind of matured in a way, like in an artistic standpoint of just kind of being able to identify something that is like creative, something that's just cool. And I just feel like I just seen it different from a lot of people. Family members, I wasn't around a lot of people. When I would go to school and I would talk, sometimes I probably would sound like I'm crazy. I feel like I seen art in everything. I seen art in steals of like anime shows. I seen art in. I used to watch a lot of National Geographic. And when I go to church, I would try to draw out the Bible stories because I was a more so visual learner than a text learner. Yeah, bro. I feel like art was my childhood. I just didn't know this shit. I was very curious as a kid, artistically. And I feel like that's what made me gravitate towards the creative field, like any other creative. What artists inspired me when I was younger? Of course, the Basquiat's, of course, the George Condos, Keith Haring's, Kenny Sharp's, Kaz, all of those people. I didn't really know about any of the Murakami's and stuff like that. Francis Bacon, just all the D1 artists, LOL. All those type of artists, truth be told. I didn't really know about any of these new people until like recently. Like I just now started like, oh, let me try to, up my artist, thinking cap. Now I'm like looking at like a bigger taste palette, developing a bigger taste palette for arts and stuff nowadays. Because favorite streamer, my favorite streamer, I don't really have one, bro. Everybody really doing their thing. Streamers that I watch, I guess the main ones like the Bruces, the Kais. I watch Rage. I watch Phantom sometimes. I'll watch my boy Chris. Shout out to my boy Chris, man. Real genuine human being for real. I'll watch like a Max stream here and there. But bro, I really just be doing art. Be doing art for real. And by that time, niggas start streaming and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably be on this canvas or just listening to music or something like that. Talking to my vibe on the phone or something. Favorite show? Ooh, back in the day, my favorite show was Green Arrow. I said my boy, what's the nigga name? Was it Oliver? Was it Oliver Queen or Oliver something? Man, he was in that fighting my boy Ra's al Ghul. No, there's so many shows. Teen Titans, all that. Before Green Arrow got bad, and before the Flash got bad, even though the Flash been bad on CW, those was my shows growing up. I ain't gonna lie. And I would listen to a lot of podcasts. Only podcast being is, don't judge me. I know I'm 26. I might be Unc, but the Joe Budden podcast and the new Rory and Maul podcast. I know. Favorite anime? I don't really have a favorite anime, but if I was forced to pick my favorite anime right now, since I've been watching since a baby, probably One Piece, Naruto, Bleach, all like the Erase was a great show, Yu Yu Hakusho, Trigun, Kenshi. I've been watching anime since I was a kid, bro. All of them shows, Dead Man Wonderland, so many shows. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's so many shows. Full Metal Alchemist. I watch everything. When I was a young boy, Blue Exorcist, I was watching everything. Nothing crossed my laptop without getting watched. When/how do you find your purpose in life? Dude, fasting and praying and asking God for a vision. That's what I did. That's how I see it. You know what I'm saying? Fasting and praying, reading scripture, going to church, asking God what He needs me to do, what I'm good at. Can I help a lot of people, millions of people, drawing these pictures and maybe making somebody smile? You know what I'm saying? Inspire somebody to maybe not be in the streets, but pick up a paintbrush. Like that was my purpose. Like, hey, you don't gotta be on a block. You can pick up a paintbrush. For real, little bro. You ain't gotta pull out a switch. Get you jammed up for real. Follow my passion. Cause I feel like God give you a passion for a reason. It's like, don't bury your passion. Like, don't bury your talent. Passion, I feel like that's your purpose. Best advice for an artist to grow. And then how has art impacted my mental health? Art has helped me so much. It also hurt me so much. I'm gonna say it's a win-win type of thing. Sometimes it get really challenging. I really be in my head sometimes. But that's everything. You'll be surprised on a lot of people who ask that question. And I go to your page and you don't be posting. You don't even post. They don't be having no pictures on their page. They don't have no sketch. They don't have nothing. I'm just like, do you want to grow? I don't see no sketches. I don't see nothing. If you don't want to post, you don't have to. As long as you're drawing at home every day, it's a muscle. It's a muscle. You gotta work it out. You put the work in. That's how you grow. What's up, fam? Any advice for a young African artist trying to make it out? Are you in Africa or are you just an African? I don't even know. I'm still in my mama's basement, bro. How to make it out? I'm in my mama's basement. Ron, tell them where I'm at, Ron. Put it on the screen. My mama basement. Say it with me again. My mama basement. I'll pop out sometime. I go outside. I ain't made it out yet. Some pop off, I'm cooked. I'm just playing. Bro, just keep drawing, bro. Keep drawing and watch what your people who inspire you do. Not saying copy what they do, but just my bad. My Sony keeps dying. I don't even remember what question I was on. I remember now. But just copy, in a sense, copy from many masters. Don't just copy from one master. Because when you copy from one master, you're just gonna look like that person. You're gonna look like that artist, that master. You borrow from 100 masters, nobody's gonna be able to see where you're pulling from. So that's what I say about that. Somebody asked me any art ideas for mouse pads. I really don't know. I kind of just been putting any art that I want, just like, elongated on there, but don't know just yet, but I'm gonna figure it out. Oh, put some some recs in the comment section. Just let me know what y'all want as a mouse pad, and I might just draw some up on my iPad. Matter of fact, we're gonna do that. Comment below on what you guys want as a mouse pad. I'll cook something up and send it in the Discord. Get in that Discord, man. Do you ever get stuck in the middle of a painting and struggle, or just does it flow? Yeah, bro, often. I could show you. I could really show you. It's this Westbrook painting that I'm working on. It's the Small Soldiers canvas. It's these Ramoa suitcases. Bro, it's so normal to do that, and it's okay to do that. And that's why I started this canvas. Sometimes what be working for me is to just start on something that's small or like easier to communicate with yourself and the audience sometimes. Somebody says, what inspired me to start painting? Have I always worked on canvas? So originally, what really got me into working on a bigger scale was I was just using pen and pencil and color pencils, markers, and digitally scanning things. I was drawing on a Wacom tablet, and then I would work, pen and paper, traditional work, and then I was scanning in with an HP scanner. And that's what was like the old VAMEEE back in the day. I was doing that, and then I was using Illustrator a whole lot. didn't really know why I was using Illustrator, but yeah, I was supposed to be using Photoshop supposedly. I was talking to somebody and they was like, bro, you should start painting. And I'm just like, I don't really know. I'm not really good at painting, and I know it takes years to like master painting, and like I don't like how paintbrushes feel in my hand. That's why I use the marker. That's why I use these. That's why I use these. If you ever wondered why I use them, I was like, yo, I was like on Google. I was like, yo, like how to paint with a marker or paint markers, and I just found that, and that's VAMEEE. But at the same time, in high school, like I would paint, you know, for class, or middle school paint, and then I'll come home and I'll be using watercolors and stuff like that. So I mean, I feel like I've always been painting, but big time I started painting probably about 6-7 years ago, or whenever 2018 was. Yeah, I've been painting for a little minute, but nothing too crazy. Somebody asked, how did I meet KP? I think I met KP 2021 or 2020. I met him through It's Dre, or Dre the Shooter, my partner in crime. Just like coming to the warehouse. He was like at the warehouse back in the day. Can we get a video on the business side of art and merch for new brands / artists? I'm not really that technical. I don't really run that side of my brand, truth be told. I gave that up probably about 2 years ago. 3 years ago. I gave it up about 3 years ago. So I don't really work that side of my brand no more. It was too much stress trying to worry about customer service and like manufacturers and screen printing companies being delayed, and then also trying to create and paint and think of concepts. And somebody's like, yo, where my order at? And I'm like, yo, the screen printer people still doing it. It was just a lot. And then packaging orders, printing out labels, sending people the wrong stuff, fixing that form, dropping it up. It was just too much. So I was just like, let me just delegate my time. But I might do that video with my manager. When did I first start putting my art on clothes? I started putting my art on clothes in 2018, I think. 2019, I think. I was using uberprints.com. It's a print on demand website, and luckily they're based in Georgia. So I would get like all my samples and all my bulk like really fast, even though my bulk was like 15, 20 t-shirts, 5 t-shirts sometimes. Is there commissions I'm worried about not pulling off? Truth be told, when it's a commission that's like heavily like their idea, I'd be like, ooh, I might not take this. Cause like I don't like creating for people. Truth be told, I really don't like creating for people. Like I would rather you just tell me, yo, make this for me, and then just step completely out the way. Cause like once I get like too much of another person's idea, I don't know, bro. It never goes right. You know, this is the business I'm in, so you kind of get used to it. But there have been times where like I turned in some pretty bad commissions and I knew it was bad, and then got cursed out before, and got threatened to get sued. So many different instances. I done refunded people before. I done took commissions and like people will get the finished product and then like don't want to pay me like the rest of the money. I don't like doing commissions. That's why I don't do them that much anymore. What are some of your favorite brands growing up or currently? Growing up, I was really big into skate culture. So like America, DC, Fallen, Zero, Baker, Death Wish. You know what I'm saying? All the brands you've seen on like CCS.com or like anywhere. I love FA growing up. I love Supreme growing up. All this stuff I really couldn't even get though. So like love wearing Dickie pants and Converses, looking like I was Dylan Reader back in the day with the rings and the tucked t-shirts and the belt and the beat up Dickie jeans. Yeah, that was my favorite brands. Now currently I really don't have a favorite brand. My own brand, Valenci. I don't know. I really just like normal stuff right now. I'm in blank t-shirt bag right now and sweatpants. So I don't really be looking at people's stuff like that. Sometimes. Oh, I like Vandy's brand. I like how he created like a whole world around his brand. That's a cool brand. I like Vandy. And Plus One. Plus One's a great brand. Who's the first major personality / streamer / celebrity to who I ever worked with? I think I said this earlier, but it's this rapper dude. His name is Gashi. It's an Albanian guy. And then from him, like I did some work for like Soulja Boy. I did some work for Trill Sammy. Did some work for Sway Lee. Did some work for Waka Flocka. French Montana. I did some work for Gunna. It didn't work. I was supposed to do the Wanna cover. I didn't get selected. I did this like ape drawing of like a ape wearing an Atlanta hat, and it was supposed to be for Playboy Cardi. He didn't use it, of course. It's a lot of people. What would somebody asked, what would I do if I had to restart my brand and image? Drew, I would take like a real abstract approach and then maybe get into like furniture, accessory design, and probably like step away from clothes. If I had to rebrand my art back, I would still be painting, probably not copywriting characters whatsoever, and probably would be more African diaspora ethnic. I don't know. I be thinking about that sometimes. Somebody asked me, do I want to be famous? Do I want to be famous? I guess so. Yeah, might as well. You only live once, sure. But I want to be a respected person in the industry more than anything. A respected person in the industry. I want to be able to take care of my family without sweating. You know what I'm saying? Worried about money. I want to be able to travel at will. And I want to create great work and help millions of other artists, inspire millions of other artists. Yeah, so if that's what fame is, tips for looking for manufacturers, I don't know, bro. Alibaba, I don't know. If it's like t-shirts, you should just look locally. But if it's something like action figures, I think Alibaba. Somebody asked me if I'm doing good. I'm doing good, man. Just really just trying to lock in this year. I just came from the gym, so my clothes is different. I promise you it's the same day. Promise you. But yeah, I just been like locking into the gym, just, you know, health is wealth and eating better. Had a little health scare last year. I'm good. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just being thankful and make sure I'm just using my talents, you know, that God gave me, and just having fun and showing y'all, you feel me? So that's pretty much it for this video. Sorry I didn't finish this painting for y'all, but it turns like a Q&A. But I feel like I have other stuff before I did this Q&A in the video. So shout out y'all, shout out my boy Ron, shout out my boy Dre, everybody who helped me get this far. Shout out all y'all, shout out my family, shout out my queen, shout out God. But I love y'all. More videos on the way, I promise. And join the Discord. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, if it's not banned. Love y'all. Peace out. It's your boy VAMEEE.